Let's talk drop and jabbo.
Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome. Let's go from the East Coast, West Coast.
Let's go.
Drop and jabbo.
Y'all want to know where the passion come from? Right here. Huh?
They said I should give it up, like that just ain't good enough. I wasn't tough enough to make it through the storm, so I tried to feed my fire, doing what I desired. I'll never give it up. I'm nothing like before.
Hey, y'all don't know. I'm telling y'all, it's on. We just finished the podcast, so when Pop said, "Hey, let's take it live," because everybody want to see. And I said, "Oh Lord, it's about to be live." Y'all don't know how happy I am right now. Y'all really don't. Y'all supposed to learn some stuff about this man right here. That y'all just don't know. And y'all gonna find out. I ain't gonna tear up and cry. You know, I'm still a big boy.
I'm the one gonna
man,
cry.
it's rough. It's because you don't really know how much somebody mean to you till they gone. But we about to do this way before.
Let's talk drop and jabbo.
Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome. Let's go from the East Coast, West Coast.
Let's go.
Drop and jabbo.
Y'all want to know where the passion come from? Right here. Huh? Yeah. Renaldo Lemons Sr., y'all.
Yes, sir.
Better known to all of us as Coach Lim.
Yeah, Coach Lim.
He on the show, y'all.
Yes, sir.
And it's about to be on. Now, we might get a little pumped up. So that's just the way it is. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
And his son over there, Renaldo Lemons Jr. See, y'all didn't seen the junior this whole time. But now you get to see where he come from. The loins that he come from.
Right,
you hear me?
Right.
And when he said, "Ed, let's do this live," I said, "Oh my goodness, it is on." Because he about to give it to us. It's about to be raw.
I don't want y'all to wait for no 3 weeks. Let's get this on. Let's talk about it.
Hello.
Ask me whatever you want to ask me. I don't care.
Now the show this same show will be out in a podcast and all that in 3 weeks now. But you ain't got to wait. You can just watch it on the live show. Let's go.
They out there.
Okay, you want to do? Okay, all right. Welcome to Let's Talk with Drop and Jabbo. Let me see that.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's on. Hey, Coach Lim then came in and threw a straight up monkey wrench in Jabbo. He looking like the young 8th grade Jabbo, like he don't know what to do.
Welcome to Let's Talk with Drop and Jabbo. We want to welcome you guys to the Pride. Welcome Coach Lemons to the Pride.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
We're here to discuss.
Yes.
We're here to discuss conflict of coaching and family life. Right?
The title.
You may be able to share some of your personal struggles and how you found a way to kind of balance or not balance it. You know, some good and some bad. So if you're struggling with balance between your job or whatever it is that you do, your occupation, and you're struggling to balance that with your family life, this is the episode for you. So check it out. And we're going to start out. I want to start out with a proper introduction, right? So a coaching career of over 40 years.
Yeah.
From student coaching at an HBCU, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, a defensive back coach, a co-defensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, football consultant, football agent. Coach Lemon spent many years navigating the field of sports agency as a liaison, bridging the gap from young college players on their journey to the NFL. Coach Lemon spent many years volunteering coaching while holding down a family and a full-time job at Tinker Air Force Base for 30 years. He's known for spending hours in the film room dissecting the opponent's offensive schemes to prepare his defense, always putting the right personnel using their natural talents and skills in the right position at the right time.
Yep.
But what's not well known is his ability to take a least talented, least confident, least experienced player, motivate that player, mold that player, and prepare them to step on the field and play at a level beyond their own imagination.
Right.
He spent his early life in Italy with a military family, raised in Spencer, Oklahoma, graduated from Star Spencer High School, graduated from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, and had a short stint in the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers. A minister to many, a husband, a father of 3 sons, brother, coach, mentor, friend, strong, masculine, black man. Coach Lemon.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Hey, it's I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He got 3 biological sons. But he got a whole lot of sons, y'all.
Yeah, man.
I'm one of them.
Yes, sir.
You heard me? So you gonna hear me. I don't call him Coach Lim.
Pops.
I call him Pops.
Yeah.
I can't help it. He's my Pops. When I didn't know if I could do something with my life in football, he the man that took me, molded me, said, hey, let's go to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Y'all want to know why this is called the Pride? It's really called the Pride because of this man right here. He took 8 players to Pine Bluff in 1993.
Yeah.
We all went. Some stayed, some didn't. But it wasn't about that. It was about, was you going to live a life? So if I didn't learn nothing, I learned how to live.
Right.
I learned how to live, man.
There you go.
This man taught me how to survive. He know the issues in my family. He know them. It ain't no secret. The man know all about his sons.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. Hey, I mean, the podcast exists because, Coach Lim, Pops. It's all about this. Man, Pops, for real, this gonna be a long show. So y'all can sit back. I can tell you that now. This gonna be a long show.
Oh my God.
Cause we fist to dig. I know y'all want us to ask the questions. I know we gonna get to them I know, especially to the football players, I know the question y'all want.
Watch out, right? Hey.
We gonna ask it. Now, if he give it, he give it. If he don't, you can't get mad at me. But at least we ask.
At least they ask.
But one of the hardest questions that we need to discuss though is number one, Pops, how in the world was you able to be working at Tinker, volunteer football coach, husband, and daddy? Not only that, but then son, because I know how much Big Mama and Big Papa really looked at you as. How you handle that, man?
How did I navigate that? Manage that? First of all, let me just say to my son Jab and to my son Ed, I appreciate you all for this invitation. And then let me make a correction of what you just said, Jab.
Okay. Yeah.
I was invited to the Pittsburgh Steelers camp, but I went to the Canadian League camp, Montreal Alouettes, and got released at the free agent camp. Just want to make that correction. But to answer my son's question here, Ed, how did I navigate that? Here's 2 reasons how I was able to do what I was able to do for 28 years to 30 years. God, first of all, God gave me a passion of the game of football, but a passion to work with young men. A lot of the young men that I work with, they were single parent.
Yeah.
And so I didn't look at my players as a football player. I looked at them, one day this young fella's going to be a father, hardworking guy. He's going to be very productive in society. Number 2, I had a wife. I still have that same wife, Mama Bird. She supported me. And they went on a lot of vacations without me, a lot of trips without me. Because if I wasn't coaching, I was doing the weightlifting.
Right.
Or I had my players on the field, not getting paid, going through our coverages and all that kind of stuff. So I was loyal to what the Lord called me to do. Most of all, it was a passion. So to answer your question, how did I navigate that for 28 years, 30 years, whatever the case may be? My wife, number one. She never said, you need to be more time with us. She just let me do what I had to do. And then God instilled in me to get out there and help some young brothers experience what I experienced coming out of Star Spencer. Because it's nothing like going to school, playing some sports, or just going to school, period. I was the first one out of my family to go to school. My brother Reese, who I claim to be the best athlete in the family. I just had to outwork everybody. My brother Reese was just very gifted. And then we lost another brother named PK. He was very gifted. So to answer your question, man, God and my wife. So that's how I got it.
See, I think it helped me to be the daddy I am and the husband I am. I done made mistakes, at both. But I know how to overcome it now. And I learned that with you. I learned that really, man, people don't realize how you took us in a van to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. We didn't have no scholarships.
Nope. I want y'all to get us.
And you said, I want y'all to see this.
Yeah.
And then because of you, the coach said,
We'll take a chance.
We'll take a chance.
We'll take a chance. We got it.
I never forget it.
Yeah.
I will never, and still to this day, I go to the Pine Bluff homecomings. Still, I missed this year because of a problem that I had.
Me and my wife, we
couldn't help it. But most of the time, we at the Bluff. And I learned, when we first got to the Bluff, I hated the Bluff. Because you got to live a life, man, that's not normal.
Not normal.
You number one, you're not the best athlete. Nobody is.
Right.
Everybody, they either the same or you worse than them.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody better than the other person.
Yeah.
You find out that your skills they were good in high school.
Yeah.
But you got to do better than that.
Well, one of the things I was real proud of, as I reflect, coaching you two and many other brothers, is that when y'all went off to school, and my wife and y'all had Lamont with you. Yeah. You had Chris Harrison. Yeah. John Mitchell. Yeah. I remember
Sean Lust.
Yeah, Lust. I remember all y'all, man, and to see you get out there and start.
Yes, as a freshman.
And then to see Jab getting out there on kickoff, on special teams and all that stuff. That's all that mattered to me, man, that you got an opportunity. Yep. You came in at the right time because it was a new staff, and they was going to take a chance on anybody to help them win ball games. But my thing was, let y'all enjoy the college life, but then try to get yourself a degree, right, to make life better for you. Right. Because I'm a big believer in that. Don't come back home the way you left. Right. If you left with nothing, come back with something. Now, if it wasn't nothing else but the experience of the college life, because many of y'all left. Yeah. Many of y'all left. Y'all had your own individual reasons. And I respected y'all's reason. I remember talking to you.
You even gave me a second chance, remember? Pine Bluff played Langston at Taft Stadium. See, a lot of people don't know this, but I do. Pine Bluff played Langston at Taft Stadium. I'm sitting in the stands. You come to me and you said this. I never forget it. This man looked at me. He said, "Coach said you can get on the bus right now." Yeah. So then I go over there to coach to Coach Hardeman, and Hardeman say, "You don't need nothing, Marshall. Get on the bus." Because I was a starter.
Yeah.
Liam said, "Get on the bus."
Well, you could have been a 4-year starter.
Yes.
And when you came to me and said,
Yes.
I gotta go, I think I can go play. I said, man, look, man, dude, they gonna love you here, bro. And see, the thing about both of you individuals, Jabbo and you, Ed, Drop, man, y'all had the ability, y'all had the desire,
right?
Okay, y'all had the knowledge of the game. My job was to coach you up, and for the years that I was at Millwood dealing with Coach Robinson, when Coach Robinson brought me in, he said, as long as you here, we're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
And man, I went from just being the defensive back coach. One day, him and Chop called me in the office and said, Chop want to focus on basketball. You're the defensive coordinator. And I thought about all this tradition at Millwood. I said, no, I can't be the defensive coordinator. But then again, I said, okay. So I met with my former coaches at Pine Bluff. And I told them what kind of players I got. I said, Coach, they can run. They all black. They some bad Negroes. He said, shit, babe, turn them loose. I said, okay. So I got these schemes, and man, y'all made me look like the best defense. Every year that I had defensive coordinator, y'all made me look like I was the best man. Plus, on top of that, though, let me say this. Although I was the defensive coordinator, I was blessed to have 5 or 6 coaches.
Yeah, you did.
Man, I had a staff that was, man, Alonzo McMillan.
Yeah.
Bill Walters, Bernie Rome, McElwee.
Yep.
I know I'm leaving some. Matter of fact, Gary Woods came on lately. But man, I had Winky. And
you brought me
Dino.
You brought me in and told me, y'all, he didn't let me be in the high school. He said, no, that's not where I need you. I need you to be the defensive coordinator at the middle school. Yeah. That's when we had Sean Swindle. We had some go-getters. Yeah. And you said, I need them to know
what we do here.
Yeah. And so you gave me the playbook. Yeah. Remember, you gave me the playbook. You said, teach them this. Yeah. Don't teach them nothing else.
Especially at 53.
53. Yeah. Teach this. Yeah. Teach this. And I did it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Now,
wow.
Speaking of going,
I'm telling you,
going and taking
the man
back,
probably won't get into the scene, y'all. Jabbo might not get to talk.
I'm gonna keep us on track.
Go ahead, because I'm gonna get us off
track. Here's the question.
Yes, sir.
Here's the question.
All right.
What has changed out of 28 years of coaching? What has changed? What has stayed the same? And what would you have done different, if anything?
I want to hear this one. This is
well, the time I think God brought me in the era of coaching you guys and the guys I had over 28 at the right time. Because when I was coaching, everybody had a tight end, a fullback, and a tailback, or they'd go to a split backfield. Nowadays, you got a lot of people playing a lot of finesse offense where they got 2x2, 2 receivers here, 2 receivers here, or they going 3x1, or they going what you call empty. Today, you better have some very good athletes, not only with some good speed, but they for sure open field tacklers. Because if you're not now, one thing about you guys, and as I sit back and think about you fellas and the fellas that I had in the past, man, all the guys I had in Millwood, man, they were some aggressive tacklers, man. Right. We did not go for the feet first.
No, sir.
No. That was a rule. You don't go for the feet first. Right. We went with what you gave us up top.
Yep.
So if I saw your helmet, I saw your shoulders. Yeah. Excuse my language, but your butt belongs to us. You know, we forget the shoestring. We'll help you tie your shoes later on. But today, if you watch kids tackling today, they don't get the tackle at practice nowadays.
Right.
You guys and guys in the past, well, hey man, I was thinking the other day. I said, you know what, man, practice for us was like a game.
Yeah.
A game was like a scrimmage. You know, it
was harder in practice.
Yeah, you come and play us on a Friday, it's a done deal. Yeah.
Because Monday through Wednesday,
man,
we done knocked each other out.
Oh man, we man, look here. We were so much in hitting condition. Hitting wasn't nothing but a habit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it was a habit. And when we practiced, I gave y'all all kind of scenarios. Okay, the ball's on this hash mark. The bear's on this hash mark. The ball's in the red zone. What do we want to do? If I call certain defense, y'all didn't like what I called, especially like a guy like Elba Craig back in the day, Marshawn Woods and all them guys, they would make automatic checkoffs.
Right.
Because they knew all the schemes. Especially against Douglas. You know, we get against Douglas, and which is a hell of a game because it's a Soul Bowl. Man, Douglas didn't know what to expect from us, man, because they get 2 films and they saw us running a 5, but then old Lim, I might throw us in a 4, man-to-man, or 2 on the invert. And bless his heart, he died about a month ago, Stanford White.
Yeah.
He cussed me out not too long ago before he said, boy, I hate you. We didn't never know what to do with you. I said, well, Coach, man, I had to do what's best for my players, my sons.
Right.
They believed in me, and I believe. There's one thing I do want to say. I never seen any player on that field on a Friday night that I didn't believe they was going to be able to perform.
Right.
Never. Cedric Moore.
Yeah.
Cedric Moore could have started.
Yep.
But Cedric Moore came in on the nickel package or the dime package, whatever the case may be. He did his job.
Michael Bennett.
And Michael Bennett. I mean, them guys went to school. They doing good today, man. So, again, God bless me with and let me ask you a question. What would I do different today? That's why I'm out of it. Because, you know, you got a lot of kids now think they all 5-star, 4-star. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, y'all was 5 stars before they was 5 stars.
We didn't even know about stars.
No, we didn't know.
It was hard to get notification.
If Coach Lim didn't put you in, it was something you was doing in practice.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah. Oh, if you got in or you got to play, I saw something, and I'm gonna tell you one of my best players. He started for me as a 9th grader. He's coaching college football right now called Graham. What's his name? Nick Graham. Nick Graham went to Tulsa University.
Track star.
Yeah. Used to take him home and stuff. Nick Graham. 5'8", 5'9". Got drafted by the Colts.
Yep.
And when I told Romney I was going to start him as a freshman, no, probably done them, and they said, what? A freshman? I said, hey, this boy got
you go.
One thing I didn't do, I never looked up at the kid, see who he was. I always looked at the kid's feet. If the kid had feet and had some flexibility in his hips, all I need to do is see if he's physical when we go scrimmage. And y'all brought all that. Y'all had good feet. Y'all had good hips, just like Nick and Winky and Venice Thompson and D'Angelo Carter. Man, I remember when Rob brought them guys to me. He said, "Hey, do something with these
receivers."
Yeah, Rob
was a receiver.
Yeah. Rob said, "Do something with these guys." So next
they
time
was trying to keep me at receiver.
Man,
and you was like, no, I need a because
you was very smart.
You called me the sheriff because I was so smart.
Yeah, you were smart
because you would give me film.
Well,
and I would look at the film at home.
Y'all was real smart.
This was just high school.
Your whole secondary, y'all was some smart dudes, man. And I loved about what
about it, yeah.
Y'all was very technician. Y'all knew how to run cover 3 like nobody know how to do it, man. Everybody went to their third jabber would drop to his short, man, and if they rotate, y'all was disciplined enough to stay where you supposed to stay.
We was the backbone of the defense.
And one thing I loved about all my secondaries, every secondary I had, them guys knew how to close the window. If you caught it, boy, your butt's in trouble.
Right.
Hey, you got 3 or 4 guys coming. I used to say this all the time. When I watch the film late on the night, if I don't see 9 guys going to the ball, we got some problems.
Yeah. He would
and them other 2 better be getting there.
Better be.
They better be getting there.
You better be. If you that offside corner,
you better be hustling.
You better be.
We would actually get checked. We would also actually check to see if the other 2 was coming.
They better be coming.
Hey, man.
I just remember that. Now,
and you never, like our years, you never was on the field.
No.
You stayed in the press box.
Yeah.
Right.
And we would get cussed out, fussed at. You would go through Dino. Dino, put Elwood on the thing. Quit being passive.
Yeah.
Stop being passive.
Yeah.
You see it. Yeah. You see it. And then that's when I would have to
Well, there's a
Be
lot
like,
of times you could have, man, look at your brother. You was a thick dude. You was thick. You was taller than Jabbo. Jabbo was probably one of the best form tacklers I ever tackled. And I think because of his wrestling background, he knew how to get leverage. But you being who you were at free safety, man, you had the knowledge. You knew how to get everybody in position. But at the same time, when I wanted you to not lean back, I wanted you to lean forward. Shit, bring it, son. Bring it. You know, hell, you're 190. Let's do this. You know, but it was all, I tell you what, it's not one guy I had in Millwood or Star Spencer. It's not one guy that I did not enjoy coaching, man. I had a linebacker at Star Spencer. His name was Justin Thomas. He was just sitting on the bench. I said, Coach, Coach, he don't want to do nothing. I said, well, let me have him. And I put him at linebacker, right? I put Justin Thomas at linebacker, and he went crazy. He messed around and got named Defensive Player of the Year in the state of Oklahoma. And then he messed around and got a scholarship and played at Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Wow.
This boy went from the bench, you hear what I'm saying?
To Notre Dame.
To Notre Dame. So my job as a coach is to coach you up, love you, believe in you, but make you work your dang on tail off, man, be the best that you can be, because it leads over into life.
Right.
Not just that field. It leads over to life. So, man, I constantly thank God. When Jabbo, I guess it was last week, asked me some few questions, I got emotional, man, because I just been blessed, man. I've been blessed.
We can't even see the comments that's going on Facebook Live right now, but I promise you, that's what everybody's saying. I guess I could see that. Everybody is probably sitting there saying, that's daddy.
Man.
And you never, here's what I liked about you. You knew my daddy. So you never portrayed you as my daddy.
Nope.
But you always were there as a daddy.
You and your brother.
No matter what.
Yep.
You took on thugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, if you go look at the record books, Millwood, 93, we started a lot of thugs. Yeah. Right after they left football, they went to jail.
Yeah.
And it was because you would see some stuff in a person, and you be like, I can get it. And I do that today.
That is it for this episode. Hey, we hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you did, please do us a favor and hit the like button and share with somebody else. And if you want notifications when our episodes or monthly live podcasts publish, then you gotta go to the website, subscribe. Do that now so that nothing gets missed by accident. Thanks again and for supporting us.
As tough as you made me, but you never